Oh, happy day. Live here in Canada. It's been cold, and actually, according to Canadians, it's been balmy and mild. To me, it's been freezing. I'm at a little part of Toronto called The Beaches, staying with my friend Anita Sarda, and Anita's been very gracious, and she lives right close to, I guess, the beach. I didn't know, maybe you didn't know there was a beach in Toronto, but there is, and it's cold. But I just want to give everybody an update for those that are interested, and I know some of you are. See my buddy Mike Armstrong. Mike was one of our first 2 or 3 pledges. Mike, certainly appreciate you. Hope you're doing great down in Florida. Look forward to seeing you. And good news, bad news on Game 2. The good news is the Yankees won. The bad news is we didn't hit any home runs. Very, very close. Brandon Drury rocked an opposite field shot that just landed. It hit the top of the wall and bounced back, which was very cool. We were sitting in the right field section right down the line. That's Anita, whose house we're in. She's running around. Anita, you want to say we're on Facebook Live?
Hey, everybody.
And you get a lot of likes over there, Anita. Anita is busy, busy, busy closing out the month for business, as well as she's hosting a group of 25 of us that are going to the game together, and we are about to have our first podcast of the tour. Although we've recorded 8 or 9 shows already, this is our first one since opening day. We've got an entrepreneur named Brad Roberts. Many of you know Brad. He recently authored a book that immediately went to the bestsellers list within, I think, their first day. He wrote it with another group of entrepreneurs, and we're going to be having Brad on our show today. So we'll be releasing all of the podcast episode over the next couple of weeks here. Can't wait. We had Jack Canfield and some young entrepreneurs. Many of you know Benjamin Notini and Matt Root, my brother Mike Melia, Acapulco cliff diving champion of the world, Chip Humphrey. We have Justin Peterson, the CEO of Jeff Bell. We've got him live asking the tough questions. It's going to be released soon, so pretty excited. Just wanted to personally thank a few people. Who is this guy, and why am I getting notifications? Who are you, Ellen Ryan McCullum, and why are you watching? Not sure why you're getting notifications. Maybe we have some of the same interests. Maybe you're a Yankee fan. Maybe you are a big giver and like to give to charity. Or maybe you stumbled upon me in error and you never want to hear from me again. Either way, I'm sure there's a button on Facebook where you can figure that out yourself. But try to keep your comments positive. This is a positive Facebook Live. I wanted to thank several people that have contributed over the last couple days. We're very close to $89 per home run right now, which is awesome. Here's my new shirt, the 162 Experience. Chrissy Burney was our most recent contributor. She pledged out of Palm Bay, or out of Sebastian, Florida, I guess. Chrissy, thank you if you're watching. Certainly appreciate you. Right before her was my friend Tony Petrell, him and his wife, Tanya. Very generous. They joined what we call our Joe DiMaggio Club. That means for every New York Yankee home run this season, they pledge not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but $5. That was Joey D's number, $5. Certainly appreciate that. And then Thomas Minelli. Thomas, I believe, is came in through the firefighters up in New York City. As many of you know, one of the 4 charities that we're supporting this year is called the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation. I believe Thomas is or was a fireman. I met him through my brother Tommy. I also want to thank Jim Stathis. Jim is from Illinois. And Jim, I'm not sure if we've met before. We're starting, which is really cool. We're starting to get pledges from people we don't know. And Jim, if I do know you, I certainly apologize, and I'll do a better job of learning your name. But I didn't recognize the name. Kathy Pullitt out of Palm Bay. Want to thank Kathy. She pledged $1 as well. And Kathy is somebody that I congratulate. Quit smoking a few years ago, and she mentions me in her testimonial that it was the goal setting every day that really helped her, and I certainly don't take any credit for that, because you got to do the work and you got to quit something. But just to be mentioned in someone's success story is certainly very humbling. Brandon Haynes. Brandon's actually my financial planner in Wilmington, North Carolina. I still do a lot of stuff with him, and he's great. Him and his wife Erica, 2 boys, just super people. They were actually the first people that I met when I moved to Wilmington back in 2006, and just a super couple. We've remained friends, and certainly appreciate your generosity. Got my friends Rich and Rami Shulman, also pledged $1 out of Florida, out of Ponte Vedra, Florida. Rami was actually my college roommate my junior year, and Rich was her boyfriend, and we let him come over, and because he used to bring cases of beer with him when he did. And so Rich and Rami, love you guys, hope you're awesome. And then Ron Ciernicki. Ron is the executive director, the national executive director of the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation. So Ron, certainly appreciate your support. And then I see my friend Timothy Williams. Timothy also made a very generous one-time donation as well. And so how this works, guys, if anybody's interested in supporting our cause, it's pretty simple. Nick, thank you. I got your pledge the other day as well. Certainly appreciate you, Nick. And you're right, the Yankees are looking good. And so it's great when a bad day is just when they don't hit any home runs, but they still win. And so very exciting. 25 of us going to the game today. You probably won't see us on the TV network because we're up in the upper deck, but CC Sabathia's pitching against the Yankees. And, man, Aaron Judge hasn't even got started yet, right? He's ready to rock one. And yesterday, if you checked out my Facebook wall, it was pretty cool. It was probably during the 6th or 7th inning. Usually the ball boy, here we were sitting right next to the ball boy warms up the right fielder, in this case Aaron Judge, and they play catch. But during the 6th and 7th inning, 2 innings in a row, Stanton came out. And, like for most people that don't even, maybe realize or whatever, but to me it was a big deal. Like, here's the guy, the National League reigning MVPs coming out to play catch with Judge just to get warmed up. You never know if they're going to put him in the game. And so that was super cool. There's talk today or over the next few days, because Aaron Hicks is hurt, that Aaron Judge will be moved to center field. Man, I just can't wait to see it. Whether it's Stanton in right or Judge in left and Gardner, whatever. The Yankees have so much explosive offense that they can afford to make some mistakes every once in a while. I see my friend Georgia. Georgia, not sure if you still have connections to those Blue Jays tickets in a suite that you got me last time. Probably too late for this trip, but we got 2 more trips to Toronto if you're watching. And let's see who else. Anybody else? Hey, Crystal. Hope you're doing awesome. And I see my buddy Mike. Oh, I want a 162 shirt. Hey, I can get you a 162 shirt. Absolutely. See Matt Curry. And guys, anybody that hasn't pledged yet, it's not too late. Our goal is to be at $100 per pledge. Well, it was actually 2 days ago, so we're at $89 per pledge. I haven't announced this yet. I typed it in, but I didn't do it on any Facebook Lives. We're going to be guests, Mary Beth and I, on Ed Randall. If you don't know Ed Randall, Google Ed Randall Talking Baseball. He's an authority. He's interviewed over 500 of the top names. I'm talking Hall of Famers, MVPs in the baseball world. He has a show on Fan. He also has a podcast on Sirius called Talking Baseball with Ed Randall. Ed is also one of our partners charities with Fans for the Cure. He heads that up, and so we're really excited to be going to work with Ed. Ed is, for those of you that know Yankee baseball, only one time did anybody ever fill in for Bob Shepard. Bob was the voice of the Yankees for like 60 years, only once, and he was, people would remember him from going, batting now, Derek Jeter, right? And so somebody filled in for once, and that was Ed Randall. So Ed has a huge background, and his charity, Fans for the Cure, is about men getting tested for prostate cancer. And Ed himself is a survivor of cancer, and I can't wait to get to know him better. I was actually a guest on his show a couple times a few years back when I was doing my last 42 tour and stuff. So I've been able to keep some of my media contacts, getting them engaged now. We're only going to be 4 games in, and we're going to be on the biggest media, regional media, network in the world, and that's New York City, and that's The Fan. So check out The Fan. It'll be Tuesday at 3 p.m., and I'm going to get a recording of it, so most of you won't have access to it because you're outside of New York, but I'll get that to everybody as well. And just super excited. I see my friend Kelly Bright here in Canada. Kelly, I hope you're doing good. Long time no see. Mike Melia, hey, I'm headed to New York City after today's game. So what does that mean? You're going to watch the game and then you're headed to New York City? Hey, Mike, give me a shot. It's supposed to snow on Sunday. So bad news if you're going to the game, but good news if you're going to the game and you don't have a ticket and you're looking to scalp one, because there'll be plenty of tickets available. It's all about supply and demand. I've done this before. I'm doing it again. Hey, Mike, we're 2-0, baby. 2 down, 160 to go. We could win every game this year. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody that's pitched in already. We met some great folks last night at the game, and Anita was sitting by them, and she brought everybody over after, and they were super excited. They're all pledging the 162 crew. So, again, how does the pledge work? You pledge anywhere from 50 cents to as much as you want. I'm not going to put a limit on it. Our highest bid so far has been $7 per home run by John Bush out of Austin, Texas. He's part of our Mickey Mantle Club. He's the only member. Right now we have 4 members of the Joe DiMaggio Club. That's Mike Melia, Brian Crothers, Larry and Donnie Smith, And, of course, our latest Tony and Tanya Petrell are part of our Joe DiMaggio Club. Then we've got our Derek Jeter Club. Those are people that pledge $2 or more. We have 6 members of that. Then we have our 162 crew. These are people that have pledged $1.62 or more. I've got myself, Mary Beth, Camelia, Kevin, and Cecilia Dunn are part of the 162 crew. And the Derek Jeter people are like, hey, how come we didn't get a shout-out? I don't have the list in front of me. I'm just going by my mind. And then we've got the Billy Martin Club, which is, if you're a Yankee fan, these are the numbers of these Yankee legends. Ken, I know something came up today and you're not going to be able to join us, is what I heard. Going to miss you. Hopefully we can catch you on the next round. And just a message for everybody, if you think that you've pledged and your name isn't on our 162crew.com website under contributors, we have had a little bit of a challenge with people pledging. Oh, guys, you're in for a treat. Somebody just got out of the shower. Anything could happen here at the 162 crew. Whoa, where's my likes and loves? Where's my likes? There they are. People are laughing. What's that? No, I'm not going to bring the camera upstairs. You guys just relax. We're keeping the camera right where it is. That was Mary Beth Longona. She's part of the 162 crew, guys. And I'm telling you, there's no rest. We can't just say, turn the camera off because someone's taking a shower. We move forward on the 162 crew. Desi, come here. You guys want to see Desi? Desi Doodle. Hey, Des. Desi is traveling all over the country with us. She has yet to make it to a game. We're probably going to bring her to a couple, but certainly not going to be going to every game like Mary Beth and I. But listen, what I want to say is some people have said I pledged or I'm in, and then and then they haven't. So I'm not sure if it's just a mistake or what I do know happened with a few people is at the very end there's a check mark and it looks like you pledged, and then you're like, good, I'm done, and then there's one more confirmation page. So I know a few people had a challenge with that, understandably. If you think that you pledged, but you go to the 162crew.com, then go to the 162 Home Run Challenge, contributors will come up, you'll see your name there. If you don't see your name, just send us an email. If you know my phone number, call me or send me a Facebook and say, hey, I think I pledged, but I don't see it, and we'll make sure that you don't get charged twice if that is the case. So super excited. We couldn't do this without our contributors. We've got over 70 now. Our goal is to be 100, and I feel like on Tuesday, when we're on the Fan with Ed Randall, there's going to be a buzz in New York, and we're going to have more people on Tuesday hear about the 162 Challenge than up to this point. And I've spoken in front of 8,000 people. I talked about it, and we've just been getting out there. So we're just getting out. Here's the great thing. When you pledge, you can pledge from that moment on, or you can pledge from the beginning of the season. So super excited. We want to be at $100 worth of pledges. So if you've been thinking about it, and if you're deciding whether you want to do it, that means you should do it, right? Like if Jim Rohn always says that when you're about to tip somebody, if you think of 2 amounts, let's say you think, I should tip $4 or I should tip $5, always tip the bigger amount. Why? It's who you become in the process. Become a $5 tipper rather than a $4 tipper, if that makes sense. It's the same thing. If you see a Girl Scout outside of a grocery store and you say, should I buy some Girl Scout cookies or should I save my $4 or $2, however much they are? Buy the Girl Scout cookies. So, no one's ever went into the poorhouse for giving too much. No one's ever on their final deathbed been like, do you have any regrets? Yeah, I gave too much to charity. No, nobody ever says that. So if you ain't giving or if you ain't living, if you ain't giving, you ain't living, and other way around. I'm not sure how that saying goes, but it's pretty cool. Maureen, I see my friend Maureen. Maureen, hope you're doing great. Her and her husband Danny, part of our Billy Martin Club. Boom! And so Yankees, CC Sabathia, he might be my favorite Yankee right now. He's got that veteran presence. He's having a great time. But Brett Gardner, man, if you're a Yankee fan, you got to love what Brett Gardner's doing. Just getting a lot of. It's not necessarily your batting average, which it is, but it's also just taking pitches and letting the rest of the lineup see what the pitcher's looking like and stuff like that. He took 30 pitches in the opener the other day, but I can't wait to see today's lineup. Game's at 4:07. We got a group of 25 going with us, and today, again, we're going to be recording the 162 Experience live here in Toronto, and there's a chance we might be on Facebook Live. It'll be probably in about a half hour or so. Our guest is about to arrive, but just wanted to thank all of the new people that have contributed. Again, we're up to almost just shy of $90 per home run. Man, what if we could get that up to $100 a home run today and we hit 4 home runs? So whatever you can give, think about it, share this, let your friends know. If you got Yankee fans, let them know. If you got baseball fans, let them know. Or if you have firefighters, let them know. If you have people that have been affected by cancer, let them know. If you know people that adoption is an important thing, let them know. Those are some of the topics that we deal with here at the 162 Home Run Challenge. Check out our website. We got 4 great causes that we're promoting, and we are going to be promoting this like crazy between now and the end of October when the Yankees win the World Series. And there's Mary Beth. That's what she looks like with her clothes on. Just kidding. Everybody have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you over the top.